Well, it's the beginning of May, and we are in Jackson County at Hootin Farm today with Jim Wolf. Jim, so good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Jim, looks like you've been planting lettuce.
Yeah, this is some head lettuce that we've put in. We try to keep it going in succession. We have a market stand in town at the downtown Green Market.
This would be Cookeville.
And in Cookeville. And so we always try to have a supply of whatever's currently growing.
Mm-hmm. And over here there's some...
this is mature lettuce.
So how long ago did you plant this lettuce?
That would have probably been a month or so ago.
Wow.
When we do plant, we do a lot of our... now this spinach we'll plant by seed. With lettuce, we'll have little starts, with little seedlings that we'll put in. So it gives them a little head start. Yeah. And there's more success in their getting mature.
Yeah, and so this spinach was seeded, quite a while ago then.
Yeah, that would have been, it takes, I don't know, about a month for it to get that big. And of course it depends on the weather and the rain, and
yeah,
you know, we get some cold nights, but spinach really likes that, and that it'll thrive on those conditions.
Jim, tell me about your soils and what you put in these raised beds.
Well, every time we plant, I put some kind of organic matter, either our own compost or worm castings, which is a lot of nutrition.
Yeah, they're great.
But it's just every time, it just builds the soil more and more every time. And the organic matter just holds moisture and just aerates the roots. It's just a good medium. Everything we do, there's no chemicals, no sprays, basically, yeah, all organic.
I see what you mean, Jim. These beets are gorgeous.
These we put in seedlings probably around end of February or March.
Wow, that was early then, huh?
Well, it was a warm spring. You take advantage, everything you can, the earlier you can get them in, the better off you are.
They're beautiful, there's not a hole in it.
Well, that's part of that organic farming.
Wow, beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of insect problem with the beets.
Right. And the greens are really popular now when you sell them, aren't they?
Yeah, I've got customers who won't buy the beets unless they have the greens, but they're real tasty. They have a great texture, and I tell people, they ask me what variety of something is more nutritious, and I'll tell them usually the darker the color, or if it's red or blue. So you can see beets are...
You can't get more red than that. Yeah. And over here you have some beautiful looking carrots. They were put out pretty early too, huh?
These were put out early, and I used that row cover method
to get them to seed.
To go to the seed, but we had really hard winds, and you can see that the success wasn't as great as I'd like, but they'll be okay. We've also have another bed. You always have backups, and if you have the room, put something in.
Do you use cover crops as part of your rotations and fertility program here?
We do. This year where we had our corn and winter gourds and squash, we have winter rye and hairy vetch. And the vetch is a nitrogen fixer, and the rye has a dense root system that loosens up the soil.
Oh, it really makes good soil, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. And then we just lay it down and just let it mulch in, and we'll just plant over top of it.
You won't even till it in, you just plant, leave it as a mulch.
I'll till enough to get my plants in there.
Okay. Well, there's some beautiful looking cabbage here. That must have been planted early.
Yeah, there again, the temperature's been with us, and these we started, we'll start them inside under lights, and bring them outside when they're ready, and put them in as little seedlings. And they just seem to do a lot better, the direct seeding.
Yeah, and over here, peas, look at these peas, already making peas.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now the peas will be direct seeded, but they do better that way.
Yeah.
Peas and carrots,
Use direct seed.
yeah, are direct seeded.
Wow, look at the broccoli.
Yeah, it's we had 2 varieties of broccoli. We're checking out which one we like better.
Which varieties are you growing?
One's called Pac-Man and the other is Green Acres or Green Magic, something like that.
Okay. Well, it's always good to experiment, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that's the name of the game. Have fun with it.
Right. Well, Jim, it's just been so great to reconnect with you and see Hootin' Holler Farm.
Yeah, I'm glad you came over and saw the operation.
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. Thanks again so
Thanks.
much.
For inspiring garden tours, growing tips, and garden projects, visit our website at volunteergardener.org or on YouTube at the Volunteer Gardener channel and like us on Facebook.